Good for nothing type of brother. Still in me, what happened? I found another. What's up, friends? Welcome to, I think, our third web stream of 2021. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
It has been cold at night lately. All right, everybody, remember, any part of our chat that you want to be a part of, drop your comments in the comment section. We'll talk about it if you see it on the screen. And that's it.
That's it.
Tati's wearing the best sweater ever in the history.
I am so warm and my armpits are probably so stink. I feel like a poncho breeds BO, doesn't it? Like it's like the perfect breeding ground for like
100%. Because the smell doesn't get out.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a chance to air itself out a little bit. All right, so we just played Destiny's Child, Bills in our 90s at 9. Now we're going with Santana, Rob Thomas.
Hey.
All right, Tati. So do you want to get into what your side hustle is really quick?
Okay. So guys, I'm really excited to tell you about this. Okay, Shelly, stop it. Okay, listen. Shelly's like, all I was doing was chewing what I was chewing.
All I was doing, I was actually eating eggs.
Okay, so guys, I found this service recently because, as you know, we had a lot of loss on the Filipino side of my family, and you know, I had put something on my social media, and I was like, "Yo, all of this is making me think of being prepared, and you know, being able to decide how I want, you know, arrangements for, you know."
Were you watching a lot of like family drama, people trying to figure out how to deal with some loss in your family, and you were like, whoa, wait a minute?
Well, yeah, you know, you're always like, when I think about my parents, I think of like my dad only has 2 children. So it's my brother and I, we both live with each other here in San Diego. But, you know, my mom had a total of 5 kids. So, you know, I think of, okay, so if my dad passes, it's between my brother and I, we have to figure this out. If my mom passes, there's 5 of us to now figure this out. And you know what happens when you have too many cooks in the kitchen, right?
Yeah, nothing gets done. Right.
Right. So it just made me feel like, okay, she needs to have everything in order, but not just her, Marvin and I too. We've got our 3, you know, and so yeah, you know, and DJ is R3, even though Marvin is the father of the 2 younger. But I was like, we need to figure this all out so that they don't have to be left with figuring out what to do with us.
Totally.
But I just posted something kind of vague, and I was like, hey guys, you know, make sure you decide what happens. And I put it on my Instagram, and my friend Jasmine, who's also an author and an entrepreneur, single mom, she hit me up and was like, let's talk. I want to show you something. It's a service. I use it. I've been on board for 15 years. But let me tell you about it. So she told me, and I was like, yep, I want the service. Thank you. Signed up for the service. And she was like, well, you know a lot of people, and you're already trying to spread the message on your Instagram. Would you like to also be an associate? And at first I was like, I like the service. You know, I love the service. I think it's great. I found that it was even more than just doing your will. It was like a way to have representation and legal counsel anytime you need it for any reason, you know, business, contract, whatever. And we always have our contracts coming up here, and some of us
What are you talking about? I read through mine at least for up to 30 seconds when I get it. And then I'm usually like, okay, well, that sounds good to me. Do I get to keep my job here? Okay, sounds good. Why do I need to read all this other stuff? If I'm going to get to keep my job, I'm just going to sign it. Like, that is way too many people are like that. I know everything you're saying.
I have a lawyer. I have a lawyer who looks at my stuff. And if there's something that he feels like, oh, do you want to look at this part over again? Do you, you know, and he helps me. So it's just like, you know, even just a ticket, you know, like a traffic ticket. If you get a traffic ticket and you feel like, what? They'll go and do it for you. So there was just so many stuff about the service. And I was like, it's a no-brainer. I'm signing up. Did it. But yeah, and it's now going to be a second thing for me, a second stream of income for me, because I thought, well, I do know a lot of people. And if ever anyone is interested, I would like them to come through me.
Love it. And so the service, hold on a second. Let me go on that real quick. Let's don't forget about it. It's the 90s at 9 on Star941. Jesse and Tati in the morning. This is going to be maybe my favorite of all time right here.
Yeah, this is the jam right here.
Out of all the songs we play on this segment, it's Sinead O'Connor. And 15 days.
Let's get down in the dumps. Let's get down in the dumps.
Your love away. So the service is simple. Why don't you get the website out really quick just so we can officially plug your side gig? What is it? I'll put it on those comments.
Oh, if people want to see info?
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather them hit me up one-on-one, but if they do need to see info, it's tsantiago.wearelegalshield.com.
tsantiago.wearelegalshield.com.
I think that should be the last mention of it because I don't really want to like hard sell anybody. If you need it, you need it. If you don't, I don't want to.
Yeah, for sure.
I think everyone needs it, but it's for everyone to decide on their own.
Totally. Ew.
But I put up a thing on Facebook and I was actually really surprised because this is our main hustle. This is what we do. This is our full-time job.
Yep.
And a lot of people have a side hustle and you don't even know they do.
Oh, it's so true.
And you don't know. And
yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like, wait, what? You saw something? Yeah, I have this business. And I'm like, okay. I was like, all right. I didn't know that. Like, you've never, and she's like, well, I had never thought that you would be into, like, there's a friend of mine who does like jewelry. And I was like, oh, I didn't know you sold jewelry. She's like, yeah, I have my own little shop. It's on my link on my thing. And I was like, I've never heard you talk about it. And she was just like, well, she was like, I feel like you if people want it or whatever. And I was like, yeah, but I was like, you don't have like a dedicated side page for it or anything? She was like, do you have a dedicated side page for your thing? I'm like, no.
I know it's good because some of this stuff is almost like if you've got extra time listed, like the jewelry one's a good example. If you're at home and you can make jewelry and you're just messing around watching TV during the pandemic, making some jewelry, like why not throw it on your website? But if you already have a job, yeah, you're not like freaking out to like market your jewelry. And it's just kind of an extra thing that you could do to, if someone wanted to buy one, they can.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where you put the time in. Good morning. Oh, it's Ilaria.
Ilaria.
Good morning, Ilaria.
Yeah, time in it's worth it.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's like, what is it? I'm going to look into it because I'm very, very late on any of my estate planning. It's been 10 years since I've looked at it. I've had a child since then. I've since been married, purchased a property, like all those things that need to be in your will and your plan and all that stuff. I don't even have in there. So I think
I've actually been meaning to send you guys links instead of coming to like the Zoom. Cause I know everyone's like, they can't go to the Zoom at 6 p.m. I'm doing dinner. Like people are like not able to make the Zoom. So I've been meaning to actually send you a link because there's a small business link on there too where Natalie could definitely use it because they'll help you with paperwork.
And think about like right now with all of the paperwork for the PPE loans and all the stimulus stuff, there's a lot of actual paperwork and stuff going on with that businesses have to figure out. And we're already like, did we fill out the right stuff already to figure that out?
Even your stimulus, like DJ keeps talking about how, and DJ's my dependent, so he could use my service, but he was like, I don't think I'm going to get a stimulus. I'm like, dude, it's because you don't understand how to fill that thing out. You need to just have somebody look over it and help you with it.
Right.
Yeah.
He was like,
I think, you know what, though? I do feel like they do that on purpose. I feel like they have to put hoops or else how many people are in our country? 700 million? Or 700 million people would file for a stimulus. You know what I'm saying? So, and then who gets it, really? So I think the hoops is what weeds out people, which sucks because some people, just the hoops mean that they can't get access to it, and that's almost not fair. Stand by.
That was like...
All right, Star941.
Jesse
and Tati in the morning.
I had to retire that song from my karaoke list of songs because people were like, Tati.
You're no Sinead O'Connor.
Not only are you no Sinead O'Connor, but like we're trying to like have a good time tonight, and you're bringing it all. I'm like, what?
And the Debbie Downer at karaoke too.
Guys, this is where growth happens. Okay.
At karaoke,
very bottom. When you're feeling like it's all the way to the bottom of your gut. It only goes up from there. Okay.
Man, that song hits right. That's Sinead O'Connor. It just does. Bring out all your emotions. That's Nothing Compares to You. The 90s at 9 continue on Star. We do it every single day at this time. So if you ever have a good 90s request, you want to hit us up, search Jesse and Tati on social media or 866-570-1941. Really quick, producer Shelley had an announcement about Girl Scout cookies I thought was very important to get on the radio.
Oh, so important.
Sorry, you're good, Shelley.
No, you're good. That you are now going to be able this year, you're going to be able to get your Girl Scout cookies through Grubhub.
Wow.
Nothing's going to stop those girls.
No. It's very exciting.
You think they're going to be able to like hang out in front of a Vons and all of that like they normally?
Of course not. No.
No, it's the pandemic. Now I'm going to get
now
I'm going to get 4 boxes of trefoils delivered to my house now from Grubhub, where it would have been 1 because anyways.
I'm thinking of just cash donations, guys, because I'm trying to stay on this good little kick I got.
Maybe that's what we should do.
And how do you support a certain troop then? Like, how do they decide what money?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you have to buy directly if you know a Girl Scout who's trying to, like get her goal or whatnot. But how do you?
Let's ask. I know there's a Girl Scout mom or somebody like that listening right now. 866-570-1941. Walk us through the new Grubhub thing. We'd love to know.
Yeah, how does that work?
Hey, you know what's trending this morning is the largest house in the history of the United States was just finished being built, and they are just putting it on sale, and it is right up the freeway in LA. And I want to walk you guys through this crazy mansion that they're putting on sale today. So we'll do that closer to 9:40. Stay there.
It's so close. I want to do a tour.
All right. What's up, Dora? What's up, Ilaria?
Oliver's wearing a tie today, and he looks very handsome. I just needed to make that announcement.
Oh, okay. Are we going to see him wearing a tie looking handsome?
Yeah. We can do that.
He's wearing a tie today?
He's wearing a tie. He sent me a little, look at me getting all dressed for work this morning photo.
Dang. You guys have a really sexy long-distance relationship.
Yeah, you do.
It's much needed. He has some socks on. He's gonna
had a side hustle before he left. What was the side hustle?
Selling fish to 11-year-olds.
Hold on, let me take off Ilaria.
Yeah, look at him.
Wow.
Dapper.
Look at his socks.
Dang.
Oh,
that side comb, that comb over side comb thing.
I got to work on a little bit. There's something going on in that picture I got to help him with.
Which is?
Yeah, what did you see?
You can't be that excited about your key card. You can't be. You cannot be included.
The thing is, if he doesn't put it on with his tie, he forgets it, and then he gets to work, and then he's at TSA checkpoint, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
I get that part of it. No, I do get that part because that's pretty much exactly how I am. Exactly.
Yeah, I was just about to say you and I could never give advice about key cards because.
But that's the thing. I'm going for cool key cards. See, my thing is, if you have it around your neck, to everyone else in the building that's watching you come into work, if you have it on your neck and you're walking up to the door with it, you look really excited to get there. But if you roll up cash style, you're like, oh man, where's my stupid wallet at? Where's this card at? Oh yeah, let me get in. Boom. Then you look like you're not so excited to be there. Calm down, everyone. It's just a job.
But at the same time, there's a different security level between being a bunch of knuckleheads walking into a radio station versus, I'm sorry, I have to badge myself through because of security at an airport.
Okay, that's true. There's a lot of truth to that. Because didn't he say he's got to go in and out of security right now too to access his 4 points and stuff like that?
Yeah, he's working above the wing now, so he's dealing with customer service and the gates and all of that. And so his office.
When he worked below the wing, was that when he had all of his fun stories? Remember, he had a lot of fun stories. Above the wing and below the wing sound like 2 different worlds,
and a very different set of fun stories because baggage can't talk back the way customers can. The only baggage that he has that talks back is me. So
that's funny.
Yeah.
All right. Well, just to wrap up,
less with people for sure.
I'm going to wrap up Tati's side hustle. If you guys didn't see what she is doing, there's a link that I put in the comments that you can take a peek at it. And now, since I have my side hustle is selling things from my garage on OfferUp. That's my side hustle. Tati's is helping with estate planning.
And protecting people to have equal justice rather than only rich people having legal assistance.
Equal justice and
Boop, 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 boop.
now, producer Shelley, you have a ticking clock. I will give you till next Wednesday.
I have always had a ticking clock, but go ahead.
Tati and I are going to need to know about your new side hustle, because if you don't have one, maybe it's time for you to create one.
Okay. I will
because I want to hit you with some inspo. She's right there. She just left a comment. Hey, Chris Jones. Hey, Chris Jones.
She got a
good info.
I mean, if you want, we can talk about my wellness coach if you really want to get into that. But that's my current side gig.
That's a whole different thing. No, that's not your side gig. Let's figure out a way. What's a side hustle that produce? Come on, hit me in the comments. What can producer Shelley do side hustle wise? Make a little dough.
Something that can bring in a stream of revenue, like income for you.
I know what you mean.
So you would be an incredible Uber driver. I would give you great reviews.
I have considered doing Grubhub. I'm not going to lie about that. I have considered doing Grubhub just because afternoons, evenings are kind of open and I don't have to deal with strangers in my car. I'm just going to strangers' houses to drop food off for them.
It's true.
I don't have, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do the thing where I'm not really sure how I feel about driving a stranger around, even though I'm an amazing stranger to drive around for other people.
That's what I'm saying. For someone who strikes up fun conversations with strangers like you do, you're a professional at it. You would be like the highest rated Uber driver of all time.
I know.
Are you getting referrals? If you do referrals to the wellness coach, do you get a commission off of, like, you get?
Not like a commission, but there's been talk, but I'm not. If it happens, cool. But
dude, that's good. I would do it if you get something for. Yeah, I mean, I need a. Everyone needs a wellness.
No, she's pretty awesome. Her name's Ashley Randall. If anybody wants information, hit me up. But it's not like I get straight cash for it, but I get help with the payment of it because
that's what it feels like. You're getting paid because you are. Yeah.
When we talk about this being an investment in myself, it's an investment in myself. So,
got it.
Not cheap.
All right. Now, Tati, I don't know if you got the same DM I did about Shelley this morning. Did you get one?
Which one is that?
The one where the guy asked if producer Shelley is at work with a stuffy nose.
Producer Shelley's at work with Santa Ana allergies is what producer Shelley.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes. I have been so insecure about it.
Some guy hit me up and was like, yo, when producer Shelley's on the air, she sounds like she's sick. Is everything okay?
I have been so nervous about it. And I have been checking everything. I've taken my temperature like 3 or 4 times a day. And I'm like, Santa Ana's, dude. This time of year, the Santa Ana's kick my ass.
All right. Well, if anyone who is in the room that was curious, there's your answer. Can you imagine that? That's our life now.
It is. I've bought the amount of times I've been to Rite Aid in the last 2 days and then finally nailed down what it was. It was like, I was talking to my stepmom about it, like, I'm really nervous. Like,
don't be nervous.
They're kicking in. And I've had 3 people hit me up as well. And
this is where we're at, where folks are like, is that a cough I hear?
Like, you can't even have allergies or a cold without people being like, that's it, exiled, go away. And I respect it. Like, if I thought it was anything more than you guys know, I would take the steps to do something. So.
Well, yeah, no, I just, I think it's actually, can you imagine? We've been on the air for how many years? No one has ever.
You know how many times I've been like,
No one has ever been like, it seems like someone has a stuffy nose at work. You know that's illegal, right?
Right.
Like, damn.
Yeah, this is it's a weird new world we're in now. Because I remember when people would look at me sideways because I would say, use your sick days. And they would be like, people who call out sick all the time, they don't look like very good workers. And no one believes that they're actually sick and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then now it's like, do you have a runny nose?
Right.
Where? Like, what? You want me to call in sick for a runny nose? You want me to stay home for a runny nose?
Well, it's like, stay home, get the test, and now, depending until we get the result, then it's like, okay, yeah.
Because it's COVID-19. Because it's Corona! Shelley, can you be your sidekick, be teaching my hubs how to use kitchen appliances like a crock pot? Huh?
Shelly, can your sidekick be teaching my hubby how to use kitchen appliance like a crock pot? Oh my God, that's a good YouTube video.
Well, that's the thing is that I currently am teaching Oliver how to cook things long distance wise on FaceTime. I talked him through chicken and dumplings the other day. So if anybody wants me to like talk them through a recipe, I've got a really good beef stew recipe right now that only takes about 45 minutes to an hour to make. So
that's the side gig. That's the side gig. The side gig is.
Can that be my OnlyFans side gig?
You do? Oh no. Well, yeah, because you get paid for OnlyFans. Yeah. So, well,
YouTube, you do too.
What will you be wearing?
Thank you. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, this is what it is. It's basically, look at it like you are making it for the Barstool Sports Guys website. And so just keep that in your mind. It's going to be you, Shelly, talking to guys that like Barstool Sports and teaching them how to use a crock pot. You can kill it.
Oh, yeah. So, me and a halter. Game on.
Tati's right. We're going to need a halter.
Would Monica want her husband to be like watching Shelly wearing something specific to cook?
Probably not.
Yes. Here's why. No. Here's why. She will start with a halter, but also take a beer and open it with her forearm. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how the video starts. So you're like, oh, hot Shelly about to do a crockpot thing. And then she goes, hey, guys, welcome to my thing. Opens her beer and then pounds it and then goes.
Therefore, all my sexy levels are gone because I can open a beer with my forearm.
No, it means that now you're just one of the guys hanging out. And so the wife should not be intimidated whatsoever. It's just Shelly, one of the guys, but she's kind of hot with her halter top. And now she's drinking a beer. I loved all this. No. Of course I do.
I thought it was a threat.
It's a threat. Oh yeah, I love this. You could teach them how to use the crock pot, the
air fryer,
an air fryer, a Ninja Foodie,
an air fryer.
Dude, I saw this lady. Marvin was showing me this thing where this lady made a grilled cheese sandwich in the air fryer, and that thing was like she did the whole like. And how crispy it was, just to show like it was super crispy.
Dude, if you want to have a hilarious conversation with anybody about an air fryer, it's my mom describing about how she can perfectly crisp up a thing of wings in her air fryer now.
We should get on the phone. Let's get on for my hack.
Yeah, she's like pro. That's all she talks about. She's like, I bought this air fryer thinking it'd be cool, but it's really just good for wings.
Yeah. Marvin makes wings in the air fryer. It's really good.
Wait, I have an air fryer that's in my garage in a box. Never used it once. I should use it.
Oh my gosh, you can make wings.
Maybe I should bring it in tomorrow. Why not bring it in on Friday? You guys teach me how to make something in it here in the studio.
We can do our 65% tutorial, teaching things how to do things that we only know 65%.
Yeah, we can start it.
Yes.
Oh, we did it. Hey, you got to jump on our live stream right now. We're streaming live, all three of us. You know, we're here in separate studios here at the radio station, Star941. But it's Jessie, it's Tati in her room, it's Shelly in her room, and we're all live on our web stream. If you go to jessieandtati.com. Today's stream started with Tati telling everybody about her side hustle. Mm-hmm. It has morphed into Tati and I coming up with a new side hustle for Shelly.
Which we always know when you guys come up with an idea that's for me, it's always going to be just a little over the top, maybe just a smidge exaggerated, maybe a
seasoning of inappropriateness, maybe
a little bit dressed. Yeah, trying to be clean out there all the time, any way possible.
Tati.com. Go there right now. Yes. Okay, so here's the plan.
I love that Natalie didn't even know you guys had an air fryer, and she's wanted one.
Wait, Natalie. Wait, what? We have air fryer? I've been wanting one.
Wait, say that again.
Natalie's on, and she said, "What? We have an air fryer?
It's above the bikes. It's right there on the wall next.
Right there. You know, it's perfectly located for where all air fryers should go.
The shelf by the bike. Okay, right next to it. There is a ceiling fan in a box. Then there's the air fryer, and then all of my stuff I use to clean the truck.
Come on, Natalie. That's where we all store our air fryers. That's
my ceiling fan.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna bring the air fryer in on Friday and let Shelly teach me how to use it.
I don't know how to use it.
You don't? Oh, your mom does.
My mom does. I don't.
I know how to use it. 65% of I can show you because Marvin makes wings in them.
Can we get Marvin to teach me how to do it, or to teach us? Like we need.
Carry on.
But Marvin, his timing is so bad for our live stream because he's always teaching right now, like no matter what.
Well, hold on. Let me tell you, because now his schedule changed. The next semester, they switched up the 1-3-5 classes, and he actually has a break. Hold on.
Oh, that's cool. Maybe he's so fun because especially your husband with gadgets and stuff like that. He explains stuff so fun. He's so good. That'd be great. Friends.
Happy early birthday, Andrew. Glad you're doing well.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Oh, glad you got out of the hospital, buddy. I'm super glad to hear that. All right, so what else is going on with our stream? Does anybody else have a topic or anything y'all want to bring up? Or we're going to, I think, wrap for today now that we got our info out, and we'll move on to, it'll be Friday Spa Day / hey, wait, Natalie, what is the thing you wanted me? What did we want to do on Spa Day? Natalie, didn't you have a really good idea? I'm talking to my wife who's on here.
What other amazing things are happening?
Oh my gosh, with the enchiladas.
What season is that? I'm still on season 1.
Season 2 or 3. It's season 2.
Yeah.
It's early. It's
Okay.
way early. And it's when Moira and David are going to cook dinner for the family, and they're making enchiladas, and they need to figure out what folding in the cheese means.
Is it just me, or does David always go, like he always has his mouth like,
Oh, yeah.
Guys, get ready for it. His expressions are the best. Okay, Alyssa, the other thing we have to talk about when it comes to The Bachelor is, did you see the video of when he made out with Sarah and he pulled away and all her makeup was on his nose? Was smudged on his nose? I'm sending you guys the video right now. It is.
Wait, that dude kisses the chicks with his eyes open every time?
Look at Tati's so annoyed. She's like, dang it, this was all about me and my side hustle. And now we're talking about The Bachelor.
I think we both know it was never about me and my side hustle.
Yes.
I did not want to go in depth into that because that is so against what my side hustle is. Like, I like to talk one-on-one with people about these.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't get too
sending
many
you guys
details
the video right now.
My annoyance right now is that I've been telling people about their skincare. Okay, if you get your skincare right, your makeup won't be rubbing off on people's noses. If you got makeup rubbing off on other people's face, that is a lot of makeup, and that level of makeup is usually for TV, film, or photo.
Well, somebody forgot to tell her to put the set spray on it so that shit would set on her face, and it did not. And it is a big smudge. I just sent you guys the Instagram.
Is it Instagram? All right, I'm gonna watch it.
If
Really
anybody's on Instagram, you need to follow Today's Years Old.
Today's years old. Yeah.
Today years old. Yeah.
You sent it to my Instagram?
No, I sent it to you on text.
Okay, let me check it out.
She read an article that said he was watching for other girls to come up, and that was his excuse for kissing with his eyes open.
Look what happens to his nose. Look at this. Look at that.
Look at that. I love the commentary when people catch stuff and they're just like,
and he's so proud of himself that he just totally made out with this chick, but all he has is probably beige number 002 just all over his nose.
His nose is like this. He just came away. He was like,
Here, let's see if we can show it to Alyssa.
dude, am I the only one who thinks that Bachelor accidentally signed up for the wrong show? Like, I feel like he showed up to be on like Dancing with the Stars as a dancer. Like, I don't know what he did not show up to be the Bachelor because I feel like he is not into it at all.
yeah, I think he's realizing that it looks a certain way, and he's feeling pressure for him to be a representative. You know, it's a lot to be like, oh, it's the first Black Bachelor. Like, I can't even.
Yeah,
you know, why make it? Oh, it's the first Black Bachelor. It's almost as if the network is trying to do something with the audience to make them. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't ever like that. It's like, why he can't just be like all the other bachelors? Why he got to be the first Black? And then it puts pressure on him.
Yeah,
heck yeah. You could tell the pressure has completely swallowed him alive. Like he's not even like he's like
he doesn't even know what's going to happen next. Like he's not good with the element of surprise, which is what the entire whole bachelorette thing is coming to the table with, here's what we're going to do today, and it's like a surprise to the women, and even can be a surprise to him when it's on a group date, and he cannot hang with the element of surprise.
Yeah.
It just weirds me. I think the whole thing just weirds him out too, because I mean, like, you're gonna do a wedding photo shoot and you're gonna kiss every single girl in front of every single girl. I can see when they go on their dates and they're kind of doing their own thing, but now he's like literally kissing every girl. I can't hang with the Bachelor. If y'all didn't tell me about the show and I don't look at the highlights,
It must sound crazy to you because honestly, because you don't watch it and you just hear this stuff, you're like probably so validated to not watch it.
Honestly, over the last few seasons, watching them kiss every person in front of every person, like Tati's talking about, it is extremely uncomfortable, especially when you've got a chick like Victoria, who is the worst, and she's coming to the table. And
guys, I can't even kiss my husband when I see him at like games that he's coaching because I feel like it's inappropriate.
Right.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like he's around the kid. Like I don't even like. There's none of that. Even like, and you guys know me. I love me some Marvin. I'm all over that. I mean, shoot. The next, I'm like, I'm like avocados from Hawaii. Like I'm like, dude, credit card on him. He's like, stop.
Keep your hands off him.
And then I know the setting of when that's not supposed to be like. And then you guys making out with every woman in front of her on TV. Oh, I don't know. Call me a prude, but
you a prude. That's exactly what I'll call you.
Yeah, I get it. Sometimes I go to my wife's work when she is there, and there's a bunch of women taking bar class, and I walk up with her. I'll walk up to her and do my normal, like, grab her, give her a smooch type of thing, and I'm kind of like, does she even want me to do that? This is weird. Like, dude, because all the girls in the class can kind of see the front desk so that every one of them can see what's going on. And I don't know. I do find it to be weird in that moment. Yes.
Oliver loves a solid slap to the ass at the worst times ever.
Like, wait, slapping your ass or his?
Mine. Just like, yeah, like as I'll walk away, like we'll be like pre-pandemic, if we were out getting a beer or something somewhere and I'll be like, hey, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Do you want me to come back do you want another beer or something? He'll be like, yeah. And as I'm walking away, he'll slap me on the ass. And it's like, yeah, girl, get me that beer. And I'm just like, no, this is not the time. As I'm walking away, everybody can see you give me an atta girl on my ass as I'm walking away.
Do you guys chest bump too sometimes if you got in a good mood?
Oh no, there's sometimes the like, hey, like the what's up, girl? And I'm like, no. And he gets it in these moments of like, we were at breaking and entering, and he gave me a slap on the ass, and I was like, what is with you? And I'm having these moments of like having like. When I want to
now, every time you're hanging out with him, I'm going to be waiting for you to have like a scoot because he just smacked your ass. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you,
I enjoy a good one every once in a while. Don't get me wrong. I'm not mad at a slap on it, but the timing sometimes.
You gotta reverse that. You gotta flip that, and you gotta do it. I'm telling you, that's why I always do it to Marvin, because Marvin would never do it to me.
Yeah. Like, dude, you're killing me.
Do a little tap on his. Get him a little.
Wow. Okay. I am going to, for our last segment, we'll be live on the actual radio, but I'm going to talk about the most expensive house in America, also the largest house in America. It is on sale in Bel Air as of today. And we're going to go through some of these stats. It is absolutely crazy. Hey, Dawn.
Thor, you're so annoying.
Dawn's my girl from Portland that I told you about, that your 2 cents yesterday, Tati.
Who's that, Dawn?
Dawn.
Oh, nice. Hey, Dawn. We appreciate you.
Star941, Jesse and Tati in the morning. Thanks to all of our stream mates who are making our web stream right now so fun. What a great interactive experience, man. We've got the cameras going. Everyone's got comments going, talking smack to us. It's so much fun.
Thor is trying to win the MVP of the live stream once again with the stream mates. So we'll have to come in and meet Thor.
Thor is one of our stream mates who has so many good comments. It's so fun.
That was the punchline of the day.
Right?
JesseandTati.com. You can check out our web stream in the 9 o'clock hour during the week. So I wanted to tell you about this home that is on Architectural Digest this morning. It's on the cover of this website. It is the world's largest and priciest home, and it is officially up for sale. It's just north of us in Bel Air.
Okay, that's not far away. I want to see it.
It is a 105,000 square foot property.
What?
It is on
5,000?
It's on a 5-acre parcel, so it's got a pretty big chunk of land there in Bel Air, and it has a hold on a second. It has a moat. Three sides of this structure has a moat and a 400-foot long jogging track.
A moat, like a water,
like a real moat, like in a castle. No, I agree with you.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I was thinking. Shelly, first of all, it's acres, not parcel, and it's not a moat. Okay.
They're haters. They're haters. Oh, you want to talk bathrooms?
Oh.
Stand by, producer Shelly.
Oh, wow.
We're talking about this home, which, by the way, I didn't tell you the name of it. It's called The One. That is the name of this home that's on sale this morning in Bel Air for $340 million. Now, producer Shelly mentioned the bathrooms. We'll get there. It's got 26-foot high ceilings in the home's main entrance with 360-degree views of the Pacific Ocean. How do you get that? 360 degrees. How do you get that?
360 degrees of
Unless you're just in the center of the ocean, right?
Bel Air on top of a hill. 300.
Who
Yeah.
knows? Maybe they moved the mountain. Who knows what they did? But guys,
Sounds like it. Well, if you have a parcel, you can move a mountain.
here's the stats.
Okay, go.
There are 42 bathrooms, 21 bedrooms, a 5,500 square foot master suite, a 30-car garage gallery with 2-car display turntables for your favorite vehicles, 4-lane bowling alley, a spa level. Goodness.
A level?
Start there in America?
Dude, I was going to say, I feel like this could hold on Tati's Facebook group of the Filipino family. That's what this can do.
Will they all fit in the 30-seat movie theater available at this house?
Dude, everyone chip in. Let's go.
So-
No X is allowed.
Here's the thing I've never heard of in my life.
Okay.
This is a $340 million home we're talking about that's going on sale in Bel Air today. Largest and most expensive home in our country's history, it says. It has a philanthropy wing with capacity for 200 guests, so you can hold your own charity galas with floating pods,
Wow.
10,000 square foot sky deck, and 5 swimming pools. Anyways,
5 swimming pools?
I'm going to put this up. If you're on Facebook,
First.
it feels like
Where's the home? I'd like to use that space.
it sounds like hers castle.
Well-
Oh, it will be someone from overseas that will never come here and live in it. That's
And-
what I hear.
I mean, think about it. If you're friends with them, that means you're not responsible for cleaning it either.
That's right.
Mhm. Go to
That's
Facebook, search Jesse and Tati and Star941. I'll put the link up so you can actually check out the house for yourself. It's incredible. It's called The One, and it is as good as it gets, and it's on sale today.
How much?
The one you never got.
The one that will always get away. All right, Black Eyed Peas next. Stay there, and we're going to play Dua Lipa.
Largely,
Wow.
Dude, that's crazy.
That is absolutely
Good question, Dora. Great question. All right, friends.
Say how much it costs.
It was $340 million. Oh, to make? Yeah, $340 million is what it's on sale for. Alyssa, nobody owned it before. It is a brand. They've been building it for 8 years. I should have said that. Craziness. All right, friends. Well, we're going to go. We got a meeting with our boss. Back at it Friday morning. We'll have a little spa day. Producer Shelly's going to teach us how to use an air fryer, or potentially Tati's husband, Marvin, which would be my favorite. But we will be back same time, same bat channel. Love you guys.
Goodbye.